Ahoy. Hi, crew. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How's it going? Welcome in. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Wow, look at all you guys. Are you having a good Sunday? Hope you're having a good weekend at the very least. Hope you're good. Sorry that I started streaming. It's like, what, been a solid almost 10 minutes now. Yeah, crazy. I'm sorry. I normally don't go for that long when it comes to like the starting soon screen. But I had to take care of a thing. But it's all good now. Or it should be. So, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm back. I am alive. I'm well. I've got things that we have to talk. Well, don't have to. It's not like a stern talking to or anything. Got tea. I'm good. A good. Aw, hell yeah, going good. Hell yeah, I love to see it. What kind of tea? What kind of tea you got? You know what I got? I actually have something for you guys. I like doing this. I like this. I did a productivity. Well, that's good. Now, I don't know if that one was actually that great. That one was like a little like lackluster when it comes to it. So next time, quiz soda pop. Yeah. Oh man, I got myself a cold soda pop, cracking open a cold one with the boys. Oh shit, dude. Okay, so as those that have eyes and the ability to read might be able to, well, sorry, vision and the ability to read. Sorry, you might have eyes and not be able to read. Sorry, that's fine. Uh, if you have read the stream title, there's a mini announcement, but it's nothing crazy, nothing insane. More just like, you know, doing a silly and like talk about something, and then we move back to just hanging out and chatting today, because that's kind of like all that I have on the docket. But that's not a bad thing. Also, welcome in if you're just joining us. Welcome in if you're new here. My name is Hootie Hoo, captain of the Hooligan Pirates. And like I said, we're just going to be hanging out, chatting, catching up on things. Because I think I've been away for a little bit. But I was going to say that, yes, I have a mini announcement making a little of it of a not an event of it, but it's like, well, I mean, I thought I'd at least make it sound more interesting than just saying I'm like, you know, just saying, hey, guess what, this is things now. That's okay. Love your voice. Thank you. I'm glad you do. I think it's kind of like a lot of the crew really like my voice. Sometimes I feel like whenever I'm like really stressed, my voice gets a little higher, but that's like the only time it does. Like this is the consistent, the middle ground of my voice. Yeah. The slight gruff to the deep, smooth tones. What? No. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you've looked up. I see. It's a good voice. It is. I do enjoy it. I've come around to my own voice. I think it's like, you know, you know, people enjoy it for good reason. I was gonna say though, the quote unquote mini announcement, and I'll like bring it back up if ever anybody like were to you know, say, hey, I missed the mini announcement. Basically, I'm going to be back to consistent streams and uploading schedules, and so that I have a better consistency than a goddamn trail mix, okay? Like, I'd at least want, you know, some sort of puree or like a salsa, and so that people know what the fuck we're doing, at least within the last, like within this week's schedule. You know, I'm so bad at that stuff, right? Like I've realized, dude, I'm like super terrible about like that. And I think it's not just because of like a schedule thing. It's more like a fundamentals thing. Like I've gotten to the point where I'm like, dog, it's not that I'm bad at like keeping to a schedule. I think it's that I'm bad at having scheduled things. And so I'm like changing that as a foundational thing. So I'm like, hey, instead of like spur of the moment, what am I eating today? I'm like, I'm going to plan out the week. I'm going to actually do it. Swear on my God. Like, I'm so bad at that in a lot of ways, man. I'm trying. Meal planning, meal prep even. I'll be actually doing meal prep once I'm like I've got my groceries, which is I plan to do this week. So I'm like, yeah. Even that is planned. So I'm like, I think a lot of the time it's like a lot of like people like you guys, the crew, the chat. I'm pretty sure you'll prefer a more consistent stuff from your captain here, your silly big owl man, so that I can actually, you know, make sure that things are solid. But yeah, I'm like, dude, meal prep and then planning things that I'm doing throughout the week and not just like trying to do stuff spur of the moment, so that I know what I'm doing and then like looking forward to, even because it's like on top of that, I'm like, there's a good reason why people have schedules. And not just like me as a streamer, but it's like, you know, people have those weekly planners. I'm actually considering getting a weekly planner, man. Like, that's the crazy part of it. Like, I've got myself a bit of like a self-help kind of kick right now. It's not to that degree. Like, I'm not being obsessive about it, but I'm like, man, something's gonna change. Otherwise, it's gonna keep staying the same. You know, it's gonna keep feeling like I'm like losing my goddamned mind. So I'm gonna just where's the problem? I'm the problem is the problem, really. the literal problem stems from me. The problem is in the room with us right now, and it's the camera is pointed directly at him. That's him, officer. Get him. Kill that man. Baby steps. I know. It's it's a work in progress kind of thing. I know. You're the drama. I am the drama. It is the case. I am the drama. And I don't like that. But I'm taking steps to change it for the better. That's how I'll word it. I'm doing what I can to help myself. Wow. It's okay. I mean, legitimately, I'm like, things involving you know, making plannings good. I don't know, like I feel like by this point I'm like charting a course on a pirate adventure of and I'm like actually doing it. I'm doing it. I'm following the things. It's like I'm on my phone a lot, so I might as well get an app or something, right? So that's what I did, and I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to friends about how they are structured adults and keep consistent. Also, hi Triscuits. Wow. Hooty pog me, pog you. Look at you. Thank you, Triscuits, for the 35 months. That's nearly 3 years, dude. That's crazy. You know how crazy that is? That's like insane, actually. People been around for a hot minute. That's crazy. I love that, though. Hope you're having a good one. We've got some loyal chatters, people that would die at the die at the cross for my amusement. No. The old gamers. No. Don't call yourself old. What does that make me then? Like ancient by that point? Like, what are you talking about? Don't. Your transitive property makes me old, okay? That's fucked up. Okay? I'm not old. Older than purple. Okay. Just because I said that, and you can source it based on like my debut from way back. Dude, the debut was like 2 years ago itself. Brother, it's been a hot second. I said it like the one time, I think. No, I said it a couple times after that. No, it's true. But it's like, you know, oh, geez. Back in my day, we carried change for payphones. Oh, no. That's nice, Grandpa. Let's get you back to bed. That's nice. Back in my day, we had to type on the number pad 3 times to get the letter A. No, get the letter C. Sorry. I misremembered that because I didn't have that. I did not do that. That is before my time. I'm sorry. I don't wanna. I did. Oh no. Oh man. Dude, ancient technology. People refer to these artifacts and relics as Nokia phones. And they refer to these weird bricks that display numbers and is able to make calls by the fact that they function, but nobody knows how or why, because they were just solid just solid pieces of metal that had like buttons you could press. Magic certainly had to do with it. A ritual that nobody understands anymore. It's a tradition lost to time that we only know from our memes and our things that we look at online. Reminded me that you had to do that on Demon Souls for character creation. Really? Oh, wild. Huh. For character creation. Interesting. I don't feel like I don't feel like that kind of stuff is like something that could transfer nowadays. It's like I feel people would get like so fed up with like texting. Like I do remember like the first phone that could text that I had was like something like a it had like a keypad, so it was like a bunch of letters that are really small, but it was like I think it slid back and forth, but it was like I don't think it was a BlackBerry, it was like a something else. No, it wasn't that it slid, it was just still a solid brick of like a phone with a keypad, which is so weird. Like there was no numbers, but it was only a keypad. Yeah. And it was like I don't think it was any name brand because it was that I'm poor and I just had I had like what I was given, whatever it may have been, man. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I'm so glad that nobody has to go. Like, there's people that are like, you don't know the struggles. Like, I'm fucking glad that people don't know the struggles, man. I was having that kind of phone in the age where people still like were actually getting like iPhones and shit. Like, because of how like back in the day, like my family was versus like actual modern times at the same time. It felt so weirdly desperate, like not so some sort of like there was nothing adjacent to the like imagine being a kid at like in the early 2000s where people that you don't know but you see it on like TV ads and stuff that like they have iPhones and stuff, but I personally had one of those like those small ass keypads that's almost like a BlackBerry. And I'm like, why is my phone not that? Like, why does that whose phone is that? Like, what? I don't know. Because apparently that's just how it was, unless you were like like I don't know, man. It was so silly. It's like I'm not a millennial, but I have had millennial struggles because of the fact that I had less money than most people my generation, dude. It's weird. Suffer through this pain that our generation worked out utterly replaced because it was painful. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I am not a millennial, but I know the millennial struggles because of being poor. See, there's the caveat. You can be a Zoomer and still have those struggles and know what they're like because that was what your family could afford. Like, I know what a VHS player is. I know the struggles of blowing into an N64 cartridge, but I'm like... It was because I couldn't afford anything that was modern. I was like, man, I got a new console finally. Like 5 or like 8 years after it was new, quote unquote. Dog. Holy. Millennial equal being poor is so real, honestly. It's like, man... Slams rotary phone in the front of a Zoomer. This is your phone now. I don't think I ever, like, I don't think my family had that whilst I was in the house, but I think I had like a kid's toy that emulated a rotary phone. One of those like where you had to like cycle through the numbers. Like it wasn't a real phone. I like rotary phones. They're pretty. I think they're neat, but I don't understand. Like, God, that feels like it would be such a hassle. Like, it would be cool decor, but like, having that as a home phone would be so like you have to be dedicated to the aesthetic. Otherwise, what's the point, man? Child Home had one. It was like black and gold, prettiest phone I've ever seen. That's fun though. I love the idea of like that, but actually dealing with it, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, Also, welcome back. We're talking about old technology mostly just because it's like I'm referring to the fact that I'm not a millennial, but I know millennial struggles, man. It takes 100 years to call anyone. I mean, that's like anything that, well, I have like such weird anxieties about talking to anybody that like to me it's like that gives me time at least to prep. Maybe it would be same amount of time like diving into a phone call if I had a rotary phone, because I have to take all that time to like actually dial the numbers. Oh man. Because it's like, man, I don't think that like I have like phone calls I probably should make, but I just keep putting them off because I don't want to do them right now, you know? It's not like I have to, it's not that I have to do anything, but I'm like, it would probably be better if I did. Hyping yourself up with every rotation. Yeah. It's like counting down in your head is like, okay, only 3 more numbers left in this. Like I do know what it is. I've never used a real rotary phone. Oh shit. Your number is 999 999. Oh, that's right, because it has to like cycle back. That's right. Oh my god. So it'd be like 9. It's just like you're waiting. Man, I would not do that. That would be so fucked. Imagine. Oh, another little thing is that a little announcement, not really a big or anything, is that if you notice there is new little 7TV emotes. They're not updated on the chat there. I can probably like refresh, and they might, but it's not like there's new little emotes for those, and it's fun. I like them. I tried to find as many as I could owl themed like emotes, and I think they're great. Yeah. Like the XD is just a silly little guy owl now, and I like him. And then we have like an owl twerk. Yeah. Let me see if like I can show you guys the ones that are like the most recent. Oh, because I refreshed the page, it's not even it's not even showing the owl dumpy emote there. That's so cute. That's silly. I love him. Yeah. I think it's a lot of our crew still use XD, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cater to you guys. I know that like it's not my thing, but I'm like, if you want it, sure. Yeah. We have a bunch of them. Let me see. Man, there's like actually like I would have to like zoom out a little of this like little preview. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad that I added that many then. Hell yeah. I have all of these, most all of these at least, are like new. So let me get them. Refreshing chat killed the stream. No. Oh no, man. It's okay. I welcome death with an open arms. It's okay. There we go. Ba-ba-bow. There we go. These are all the new ones. Except for, like, from XD, this one in the corner. They're all these ones that I changed and made new. Wow. I can't show you, like, the animated ones in this preview, but they're all the new ones there. I like them. Bunch of bird and owl themed ones. I like them a lot. They're all so cute. So, very good stuff. Seagull one for shut up. Yeah. Shut. Yeah. The pinching on the on the eagle's beak is, I mean, a seagull. The seagull's beak is very silly. Oh, dang. Yeah, the chat is not gonna see the updated ones. Dang. Oi, oi, oi. What's up? What's up, dude? Homie, compadre. Welcome in. Today is Sunday, and you know what that means. That's right, it's Simp Sunday. No, I don't, there's no like special titles for the weeks, the days of the week. Dude, imagine though, holy. Simp Sunday, yep. Where we find an anime character we simp over, like Hatsune Miku. Guys, what's your favorite anime character? Mine is Godzilla. That's it, guys. I'm killing him myself. Thank you, fucking finally. Thank you. Jesus, that's what I'm after, man. Oh, does Zane count? Zane? From, I don't know. I was trying to think of a Zane in like Nickelodeon cartoons or something. I can't think of it. Which one are you thinking of, actually? Now I'm also, hi from One Direction. Oh shit. I haven't thought of those guys for years. What the fuck? That was a crazy phase. Zane from Love in Deep Space. Oh shit, that's true. Actually, that's a good one. I haven't actually dived into that game, but dude, it's like those guys are like perfection visually. Like the body shape and the face. Like I don't know. There's not like. Is there one that is like got long hair? I don't know, man. I'm like more into that, right? You can't say one, a good one that you don't know if it. Yeah. Well, it's like I guess it's through osmosis. I know visually what this guy looks like, okay? I think that's enough for some people. That's all that some people are after, okay? Some people want to look at some man meat, and that's fine enough, okay? That's why I'm on stream with my whole chest out, okay? Right? Like, that's why it's for those people that want it to have them, like people just, you know, let me see if I can do this. Hold up. Like, they're like, sorry, this is a silly. They're like this, where it's like, yeah, keep talking, Hootie. Yeah, you know, we're so interested in all this conversation that you're talking about. Yeah, and it's like, you know, clearly we're here for the crazy good topics like how's your week and everything like that, right? Yeah, that's what I'm certain some people are like, having me on the other screen or something. They just have it like the Twitch tab zoomed in as much as they could. Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. That's okay. I know. I know what it is. Oh man. I'm glad that that's not going to be super sacrificed with Redacted, but I can't explain otherwise. I can't elaborate. It's different, but it's pretty good still, okay? I'm going to make sure of it. Depends, I guess. Depends on what? Some people know what they're like, what they like, man. You gotta, like, I don't shame people for what they like, as long as you're not being a weirdo, I guess. That's true. Yeah, it depends on like how Redacted is finalized. I think with what I know, it's gonna be still really good with things like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least that if I have any say in it, which I should. If not, then what's the point, brother? I'm just saying. You would hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. You'd hope so. But, you know. Guys, I didn't read some of your messages when I asked what was your favorite anime character. And I'm like, I'm going to be so real. I'm going to ask once again, what is your favorite anime character? It was Zane got me like entirely sidetracked. I'm like, I don't know a Zane. That's the problem, right? I need to watch more anime, right? Like so many. Because I'm like, I don't even think I have an answer to this. I'm just like, dude, Gold Roger. Ooh, I do like a gold. He's like one of the few people, like anime characters that I have a figure of. So I'm like, he is a very good option. Yeah, depends on the anime. I don't have like one favorite. That's so real though, because it's like I feel that's where I am, where I'm like, I love a lot of characters, but dude, it's like trying to choose one is, I don't know. I saw that in a podcast that I watched recently, and I'm like, dude, I don't know the extent of like this is like the definitive one guy I love. That would be like, I feel that's like another level of this whole thing, right? I don't know. Netflix series made him, well, I don't want to say. Yeah. You don't want to say a word that they like to describe Gold Roger from the Netflix series? That's okay. I mean, I feel like anime Gold Roger is still like my preferred. I don't know. They've definitely changed what he looks like for a while. Elias Ainsworth from Ancient Magnus Bride. Kenpachi. Ooh, dude, I was obsessed with Kenpachi when I was a kid, when I was younger. Probably more closer to when I was a kid, description wise. Dude, Kenpachi is like that dude, that weirdo that just like wholeheartedly fight me, says it with his whole chest, man. I love that though. I don't know, something about it. He was like the one Bleach character that I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I forgot you can use two hands. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. I don't talk about the fact that I used to really love Bleach but like it was definitely why I had such a chuny phase in my like childhood. It was one of the other first animes. Like I love One Piece, that's for sure, but it was like I also really liked early Bleach, and it was like in hindsight it's kind of like really colored my opinion on certain other things. Like, you know, I think cool swordsman's is like pretty cool, but like, yeah, until filler hell. Oh yeah. Dude, I looked it up recently. There's like whole filler arcs, yeah. But I'm like, in the entirety of like the anime of Bleach, there's like 50% filler, man. It's like 40 something percent, but it's like really close to half of the entire anime. And that's insane to me. Half of your anime, man? What? What the? Crazy. But I'm like, people feel like One Piece is crazy with it. One Piece has a lot of episodes, but it's like, it doesn't have a lot of filler episodes. I know there's filler in the episodes. That's a different thing, though. That's, I feel, different. There's like padding in episodes, and I don't like that either, but I see what you mean. Like, that is a different conversation, I think. Yeah. Wish I gave it a chance to understand the characters. People, it was not for me. I would say legitimately the manga of Bleach is like better than the anime at times, but it depends. Like I just am I don't know, man. Tons of anime do that to fill their time. To be fair, it's not their fault. It's true. It's like it's a remnant of like the old one. Just look at Dragon Ball. That's so true though. Yeah. Oh man, I have opinions on Dragon Ball that would get me killed, man. The cartel would take me out. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real. The cartel would kill me. Who said Dragon Ball? I like Dragon Ball. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. There's a whole different thing about it, in my opinion. I mean, the literal cartel would hate me, is what I'm saying. That's all. You know, an anime man on the internet hates a specific anime that, you know, I could go into it, but I'm like, I feel as though people, I don't know if they want to hear me hate on their favorite product, so I'll keep my mouth shut, man. I do wish the OG Dragon Ball got more attention, honestly. It's such a good one. Like Toriyama, okay, sorry. I'm gonna say one thing. I think Dragon Ball lived up to like Toriyama's vision. And Dragon Ball Z had a lot of times where the publishers had more say than Toriyama did. And it really, really changed what Dragon Ball Z was versus what Toriyama had in mind. And that's a real thing that I feel, and I don't think I should get into it more because people might be like, but this thing. And I'm like, oh, fuck. But it's like, I think that Toriyama sacrificed a lot to keep his manga published. And it sucks. Sucks a lot. But people don't like talking about that. Like, oh man. Yeah, there's something about Dragon Balls, something I don't. Yeah. Enjoy Dragon Ball Z, but I 1000% agree. I think if it were to go with the original vision that Toriyama had of Dragon Ball Z, I think it would have been such a better anime and manga. But because it doesn't, I think it has sort of really colored my taste on like those that are super fans of it, because they don't have like the like foresight to see, hey man, you can see where it like builds up to this and then it's dropped because the publisher said, what if Goku also was here instead. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super, I haven't even touched Super, so I don't know. I'm not familiar. I can only say what I have seen of. I've watched all of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, so I'm like, I can say that like I know the difference between what Toriyama's vision is. I think at least I could like talk about that a little bit, but it's like, man, dude, I'm like, from what I know, there was like a lot of times where Toriyama was like, and this is the point where we might differ in opinion, but there's like, hey, here's the point where Goku should have died and then stayed dead, and then we move on. But then the publishers of the manga was like, you can't just do that. And it's like, it'll ruin shit. And it's like, but it's his manga, like that's the story he wants to tell. And I'm like, after the first time he got like taken out and then revived, that should have been the last time he had a chance to be. Like, that's just, yeah. You got to be able to understand and acknowledge the faults of something you enjoy and not be able to turn a blind eye. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if there is somebody that's like a super fan of Dragon Ball Z and they like hear me out on those kind of things, I think it's like, it's a valid thing. Yeah. I only saw the Frieza arc and just went to Super. There's like other things that like, there's like points that I think are cool in like Dragon Ball Z, but they like really sacrifice a lot of the what I would say is the potential of Dragon Ball Z. Like, I think the last time Goku should have been in the anime / manga was the end of Namek, where the fucking planet exploded. that's he got wished back to life and then the planet exploded and so he died again. You could, and then it's like, well, you can't wish him back to life again. It's like, but they do. I don't know. And that feels like that should have been the literal last time we see Goku. Because he did a big sacrifice and then it's all for nothing. Anyway. Wild. He gets special permission to hang out or hang out on Earth, so it's like, yeah. Kai still makes me laugh more because Frieza has his voice confused. Oh, that's so silly in hindsight. I could imagine. Yeah, that's so true. I'm like, holy, I forget. It's been so long since I've like the original Kai versus like, yeah. Oh man, dude, it's so much like extended stuff too of Dragon Ball Z, which is so weird. I think it's neat, but like, goddamn. Not gonna lie, the worst shit in the series a series can do is bait you with a character death for the plot. That's, I think, one of the worst offenses that Dragon Ball Z has. because it's like so many things were like there's like a lot of times where like that was that's the end of this character, and then it just never was. And I'm like, why are we doing this actually? Hold on. What is your point then? Why should I care about the stakes anymore? Like in what world should I care if death doesn't even matter? Forgetting that Frieza's a male. I think it's like Frieza was very androgynous in a lot of ways. Yeah. Which is very neat. But I think it's like hard to say that like the voice didn't help people misunderstand that. For sure. Except when Goku dies of a heart attack in one timeline of all things. That's true. Oh man. Like the timeline, the stuff with like, man, there's like so much convoluted stuff that it's like, this is weird. This is dumb. Stop. Hold up. Like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so weird. I think it's like the fact that Goku has to be the guy that saves everything, and he has to be every time. He's the guy that wins instead of like, you know, that time that it was supposed to be, you know, not Goku killing Cell, or not Goku doing all these other like, you know, but it has to be Goku for the final fight of whatever arc it is. And I'm like, by that point I'm like, I don't care, man. I don't care. You have sacrificed all that I give a shit about in this. Goku biting people. Biting people is just the equivalent of Protag's headbutting people nowadays. Yeah, it's also silly. Yeah. Bro, I saw there's like this fan animation of like their version of Dragon Ball Z, and it's so good. And I love it. And I wish that was how it went, but it's just not how that goes. I'll say Goku and Gohan doing their father-son Kamehameha was pretty cool. He stayed dead for a hot minute during that time. Yeah. Also Anzen 5. I would say that like that was a very good moment. I think that like, was it Gohan or God, I can't remember the name of their kids. Gohan, Goten. At least Vegeta has Trunks and that's it. I'm just like, who the fuck is the older son was set up to be the next quote-unquote Goku main character, basically. Goten is Goku's copy paste. Okay. That's the baby brother. Yeah, okay. Or baby brother, I'm gonna say, yeah. So Gohan was like 3 or 4 times tried to set up he's the next main character, but like the editors and publishers were like, fucking don't do that, Toriyama, that's bad. And I'm like, why not? Why not? Because, you know, Gohan like beats Cell. Then it turns out, no, he didn't. So, Goku has to beat Cell. That's great. Love to see it. And then Gohan in the Buu Saga also was set up to beat and be the next, like, chosen one, quote unquote. He even had, like, a sword that slayed gods and stuff that was, like, made by the Kais. And guess what? None of that shit fucking matters. None of that matters! because nobody gives a shit anymore about that sword. Because who cares if in Super or whatever they're talking about gods and there's a sword that can slay gods? Why would that matter? I don't know. Who fucking cares? Goku's here. I hate it like a lot because it's like that's the Buu saga. Like, love Trunks though. Him and his sword were cool as fuck. Yeah, guess whose sword that is? That's Gohan's sword that can slay gods, by the way, from the future. That was then given to him. That's why it sure is. And he's the only one that fucking uses it. But it doesn't matter because the sword isn't as strong as punching somebody, which I mean, I get, but it was like, man. Sorry. This is why I said I have passion. I have heated thoughts about Dragon Ball Z specifically. Brother, like, it doesn't matter. Here's the publishers forced Toriyama to like go against his own ideas. And that's where I'm like, if you love Dragon Ball Z, you also know how fucking like how much of a problem it is. And I don't know. You know what I like that Toriyama has made visually? I love the Dragon Quest series. Those goddamn silly monsters are great. And it's so good. That's what I like. You like Dragon Ball Z, I like Dragon Quest. We are not the same. Man. We are not the same. I love a good fantasy story though. I mean, I don't know, man. It's some of my favorite stuff. So I'm like, maybe because it's also like space alien weird stuff, I don't feel like I connect as much with Dragon Ball Z. It's like weird with certain things, space aliens, etc. I'm like, I liked when it was like a cool fantasy adventure where it's like, you know, you're just following the story of Son Goku. Used to play Dragon Quest Rocket Slime game. Oh, yes, I lost it though. Oh, it's okay. Dragon Quest is like, so I think it's like, from what I remember, whenever there is a new Dragon Quest game that releases that legitimately in Japan, people love it so much throughout the entirety of like every generation of Japan that it's like it stops work production for at least a day or two, like in the entirety of Japan. So it's like, oh, a new Dragon Quest is released. Well, there's going to be at least 2 mandatory days or a mandatory day away because nothing's going to function. Not a single thing. Like down to like convenience stores and trains just don't function correctly. The day after a fucking Dragon Quest game releases. Oh, man. Woody, you almost Dragon Cat, and I know you fixed it, but I heard the cat at the... Yeah, Dragon Cat. Dragon Cat. That sounds cute. A cat dragon? That's just an Argakuga from from Monster Hunter. Is a dragon cat. Yeah. Everyone suddenly has a sick day. Boss, I can't come into work. It's unrelated to the new release of the video game, by the way. I can't come into work because there's a funeral that I was just reminded about. There's a dragon cat. That sounds cute. Or a dragon's or a cat-sized. I nearly said the opposite. A dragon-sized cat. Oh, that's cute. It's crazy timing, sir. I swear. I have to walk my fish, and if he doesn't get his exercise, he's gonna die. And you wouldn't want that to happen. That would be cruel. Please, sir, I just want to no life the game for like a day. Okay, please. Oh man, dude, I love it. I don't know. There's this also, oh, man. There, you want to know the reason why I actually do really like Dragon Quest, and I didn't even grow up with these games or anything. Like I played a little bit of some, but like I never finished or fully played any of them. But there is a movie that is, I think it's called Dragon Quest My Story or something like that, and it's so well made because it's like, it is basically, oh, my weird thing with my tracking, sorry about that. Weird, why you do that, man? I'm in the middle of a story. You can't just interrupt me. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was gonna say is is that there's a movie that is called Dragon Quest My Story, and it's like based off of one of the early games. Like I think it's like Dragon Quest 6. Yeah, that's early in the series. Out of what I think 15 or 14, something like that. No, it's 11. I'm sorry, 14 and 15 is Final Fantasy. My bad. 11 is the latest Dragon Quest. But it's Dragon Quest 6. Its story entirely told in the shape of like a full-fledged animation. And the wild thing is that like there is like story choices dependent like on like certain things, like there's romance options in the game, and they go through that in the movie, and it affects the story, quote unquote. And it's like there's such a like interesting point where it's like in the movie they talk about how like I wanted to do this one romance option, and then they'd go for the other because it's the true heart's desire. And it's like, oh. And it's like the characters in the story, like quote unquote understand that it's like, it's what the heart desires. And it's like, oh, it's like, it was such a sweet moment and stuff, but it's like crazy with it. Because I'm not gonna say the story twists, but it's like it's relevant to the story twist, and it's like, oh, it's so cool. Because it's like after a point in the movie is that it's like it's not solely 100% based off of the video game, and so it's like, hey, this is the cool side effect of like, hey, this is based off of a game, but not 100%. And it twists it slightly, and it's so good. I love it. Sorry, it's like a really good movie, and it's like almost like an entire like homage to just people that love video games. And it's like you live this little silly life dedicated to this, and then like when I don't know, it's there's like nostalgia about a game that I haven't even played, and it's like, oh, it's so cool. Anyway, I just love that. Very cool. I feel like there's so many like really passionate stories about like in fantasy and like RPGs that I just like I want to dive into. But I was like thinking about this is like, speaking of like RPGs and like stuff like that. I have been looking at stuff involving like Pathfinder and tabletop stuff like that, right? Apparently I thought about like what would be like a really silly character to try to make, or like just diving into the systems of like the kinds of characters that you can make in like a tabletop system like Pathfinder, right? And I'm like, dude, I found out that there's like a backstory in Pathfinder. Like, you know, you have your I'm a bartender, or like I'm a wandering hermit, or blah blah blah. One of the backgrounds, it's like your background is that you're a circus clown. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's so silly. I fucking love that idea. But that's not all. In my like diving into this, right? I saw that there was like this extended class that was like, you can live you can live your dreams. I don't want to be a clown. Stop it. I don't. Well, I mean, I guess I am like an internet clown. I am some sort of silly clown for you, aren't I, huh? I live it. I'm not, it's not that I'm trying to be. I am just your silly clown here. Okay? Okay? Menaces. I don't see enough of you guys stepping up to the plate and be the funny man. So I have to be that, okay? People don't watch me because I have good opinions, or even that I'm like I've got a deep voice. They think I'm funny, I say as I huff copium. They watch me because I'm so good at telling jokes, you know. That's why they watch me, right? Oh man. Oh dude. Me just absolutely misinterpreting everybody's signals, saying that like they're here because of the voice, including first time chatters and stuff. We love your personality. I mean, you're huge. You're great. Love to see it, Captain. Keep up the good work. Holy men. You know, that's the average first time chat. They try to be, I do appreciate that more recently people have been trying to be more more subtle about it, okay? You know, you can be thirsty as long as you're not being like wild over it, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's fine. We all know what we're here for. The owl pecs here. Subtle to you? It's crazy. Well, I mean, like, just because I also misinterpret, I don't know, maybe that's part of it too. Right. Holy. And subtle to you? Well, I'm also dense as fuck, okay? I'm dense where it comes to, like, I don't know, a lot of things. I've already told certain stories, right? Don't I know? It's like I've told the stupid ass stories about like my time where people very, very blatantly hit on me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. A subtle tea? What's that? I only drink coffee. I'm more of a soda pop kind of guy, you know? Yeah, man. I don't know. I've tried tea, not as good. Subtlety is not my expertise. Like best friends. Oh, damn. Dude, I've never had a best friend. Oh, dude. You want to be more than friends? Awesome. Love to see it, dude. Wow. No, well, I don't know. Maybe I would have fucking fallen into that. I don't know, man. I don't know. It happened. It happens, dude. What was I saying though? I was saying, God, what was I saying? Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Oh shit. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Really? Now I don't. I don't remember now. Hold on. Hmm. You know, that's fine. Wild. Okay. You know, it's fine. Can't believe this is how I find out that we're not best friends anymore. Dude. I have a best friend. That's crazy. I didn't realize the scandal. Crazy. That's silly. Don't make me feel bad because I'm trying to do a bit, okay? I'm gonna throttle you. I'm gonna turn you into chum, okay, buddy? I'm not your buddy, pal. Fucking ass comments. Be best friends right now. Oh, silly. You're fucked up for that. Dude. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm being shamed for my own bits. Look at this good bit that I've constructed, and it's crumbled because of one flaw. You point out the flaws and it falls apart like a goddamn house of cards. I'm trying. Commit to the bit, they say, as they punch at my house of cards. Commit to the bit. Do it, streamer, do it. Fucking keep up the good work. As you swat and smack at the house of cards I've built so carefully. Commit. As you like shaking the table, trying to build up this Jenga tower. Fucking do it, streamer. Dance, monkey. It's crashing out. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm okay. Oh man. You like card games, crew? Chat. As your streamer, I have to ask you engaging questions that are relevant to the things that I've just talked about. Have you guys ever won a round of solitaire? I was thinking about this the other day when I was looking at games, man. And I'm like, I swear that I've literally never won a round of solitaire, but God knows that I've definitely played like a lot of it, especially on like work hours when I was like certain office jobs. I'm like, I'm playing solitaire. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm doing it. It comes free with this goddamn computer. I know it. I am on a PC. I can play solitaire. I'm gonna fucking somewhere where somebody else's game might be like Minesweeper. I'm like, I these cars are gonna show me. I've never won one by actually playing the game. It's just by brute forcing it. I don't know what kind of strategies that go into playing solitaire. but there's got to be like it's got to be like a solved game. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Because like people have been playing that ever since the 52 card deck was a thing. So I'm like, somebody's got to write a strategy guide somewhere, okay? Like Solitaire has been around for a hot second, not just on PCs and stuff. I know for sure people have fucking worked this system. Whatever the strategy is, I sure as fuck don't know it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not a dummy. I literally learned how to code and program things the other day. I don't know shit about Solitaire or the mechanics of like how to do it correctly. Like what are we talking about where it's like I can understand how to play poker and like Solitaire and like learn how to code and stuff, but it's that for whatever reason this weird simple card game eludes my like fucking understanding for years by this point. I can only win when I'm playing on a phone or something. It would probably cheat IRL. I mean, maybe. I'm just like, oh, how do you even set, like, are you telling me Microsoft didn't invent Solitaire? They might have. Maybe they like, there's like a part of me that's like, they might have. I don't know, actually. Right? But I like, maybe they copywritten it. Or like, I don't know. Because it's also like just a card game. So it's like, maybe it's just, I don't know, man. It would be like trying to copyright like a 52 deck card, like card deck, sorry. Bleh. So I don't know, man. The knowledge of who invented Solitaire feels like illegal. Trying to find out who's. Okay, you had me the first half. You nearly got me to say that whole sentence. Holy shit! Damn. Yeah, who was the first person to drink from a cow? I don't know, man. Holy shit! You nearly got me there. Holy sly dog there. What the fuck? Am I wrong? Well, it's a good question. Like, who was the first? They must have been really thirsty or very, very, like a very insane individual. You know what I mean? Like one of the two options, right? Oh, incredibly bored. I would imagine there's that is possible. That is a third option where it's like, I wonder. I mean, the calves do it. What's the harm if I do it? And that's an insane line of logic, but I don't know, man. Maybe a drunken bet. You know? That's also for sure. Dude, there's like actually now too many ways it could have been the first person. I don't know. Who would know? Brother, it's like insane to even comprehend. Card game believed to have originated in the Baltic region from the 14th and 15th century. Ooh. The Baltics, huh? Okay. Damn. Now I'm just thinking it's like, how much after the first 52 deck of cards? Yeah, I wonder how long after that some mysteries are left on. Well, it's like, yeah, I don't think we really want to know. Like, having a time travel machine to just like go back to the exact first person used for fortune telling. Yeah, I could imagine cards originating as that source because it's like tarot cards are. Oh, dude, I love tarot cards. I have a deck of tarot cards, but I'm like, I think I won it in a contest. Solitaire is derived from tarot. That's wicked. I think cards, like the 52 deck card, is do some readings for us. I would have to find it again, but I know I have a deck of cards that's referenced from Critical Role, their first campaign. And I'm like, that's fun. But I'm also like, I kind of would want, I want to see if I can, I like tarot cards. And I'm like, honestly, that would be a fun, like, hand cam at some point, maybe. But I'm like, I don't remember anything off the top of my head of like what which tarot means what. So I'm like, I would have to be searching it up the whole time that I'm doing it. It's like, what are we doing? Like, what is the problem? I just know that like I'm oddly superstitious of like specifically that, because tarot has always been something that whenever I've had my cards read, some part of it is real, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just like susceptible to that stuff, right? Like maybe it's me overthinking, and that like leads into like the cards. They knew the whole time. But I'm like, maybe they do know. I don't know. Maybe, dude, maybe. Dog, I'm just like, my brain works in overdrive, and I'm just like, something's gotta click, right? A little intuition about a person's life from info they give you. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, it's neat. Or you know, from being friends with people. I have had my readings done by friends, and then afterwards they have seen from the readings like certain things as well, and then they'll message me being like, I'm so sorry. Like there was one friend of mine that was like, I'm so sorry that this and I'm like, yeah, no, I was also thinking about it when it happened, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Oh dude, more guidance than anything. I know, but I'm like, there's like so many times where it's like started to become like a sort of like, yeah, it's like a subconscious thing. Also, welcome, hi. It's all what you put out there, and like it's subconsciously. Yeah, I think it's definitely the type of person that I am. I overthink things, and it's like, it's got to make sense along the lines, and if it's the cards that is what makes sense, then I don't know, maybe that's what I latch onto. Dude, it's crazy though, because it's been that there's like, maybe I'm just in a group of friends that like are in like that same mentality though, because it was like something happens and they like, when they find out is like, oh my god, when you had the reading this thing, and it's like, yeah, no, that's a thought I had too, and I'm like, oh no. It's a self-feeding cycle, dude. It's no, we're feeding into it. Or like, oh man, there's been moments where it's like, there's gonna be a big change, but it won't be what you think it is, but it'll be ultimately good. And then like a year later, I think about, wait, that was the reading right before this happened, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, that's so weird. And I know it's also like the language a lot of people's, oh man, it's like, I mean, it's also how you word it. It's like, this is gonna be like, it's a little vague, so you know, it could be a lot of things, and people just have experiences, so it's like something along the line has to be slightly that, even if it's not like insane to the degree that I've experienced, but it's like, you know. from experience, the tower is one of the scariest cards. It depends, but if I remember right, it's like it's basically like your entire structure of something is changing if it's like face up or something. Yeah, it's all vague shit. Throw shit at the ball and it'll work somewhere. Yeah. Excuse me, I had to cough a little. A little tickle at the back of my throat. Damn. But yeah, it's like using vague language, it'll like connect somewhere along the line for somebody when it's a reading. Yeah, I drank some water. No worries. It's all good. I'm living. I'm not just solely surviving based off of some sort of soda pop. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Don't worry. Another sip of water. Yeah, I'm like, oh man. But dude, I'm like, stuff involving tarot also can be so interesting. I love the visuals on a lot of cards. Like a lot of cards are so like the sets, like the decks of cards can be so pretty. And it's like, oh man, I love when people have like full illustrative styles on these cards, and God, it's gorgeous. I feel like it would be like honestly a really, really like, you know, one of those where it's like if you have a deck of tarot cards and it's like I not that it has to be like merch, but like imagine like a custom deck of cards with like a design on it that's all themed back to like a character, like a VTuber or something. That would be so fun, right? Like imagine. I love that idea. Also, welcome in. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Art is amazing. Heck yeah, dude. I'm just like, a part of me is like, I love when it's like super in depth like that. Like even certain cards themselves are like coded in a way where it's like if it was like the Hanged Man or something, right? It's like the Hanged Man is themed in a way that makes sense to the character still, and I'm like, oh, I love that. You can picture Hootie and Froggy tarot cards. Yeah. Oh man, I think a lot of VTubers really have like that. A lot of like adjacent good theme that it would make sense that they could be on like a tarot card for sure. Hell yeah. And gifted and bought tarot cards. I like them. I like them a lot, especially when it's like, I don't know, like the old arcana and stuff, right? If you're familiar, there's like these like the major arcana is like the tower, the moon, etc., the wheel of fate or stuff like that, right? But then there's like the weird ones that are like the eight of cups and stuff like that. And those are also really interesting because they all also have like super specific meanings, and I love that. I don't know, it's so neat. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah, the major arcana and yeah, and minor. Yeah. And it's like they all have valid meaning in like a reading and stuff too. And I'm like, that would be where it would be harder to have a full set of like VTuber cards. But I feel like it would still be really cool. I don't know. I love the themes. I feel like if it was like an organization, like a VShojo or a Hololive, you could totally do that with the fact that there's like a good number of people. But like having it be an individual would be like so much harder. But I like it. I like the idea. Yeah, unless a VTuber can be used multiple times. I think that like if it's an individual and having that individual be on every card, that makes sense. Yeah. Mm. But having it be like a set of like some VTubers that aren't even in an organization, that's harder. Yeah. But it's like, I mean, I don't know. It could just be like a fun art project, if anything. Because it's like, I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot too. It's like things don't have to be merch, but it's like, I don't know. The idea of merch isn't like specifically to be like, I want it to be a product. I just want to make cool things. Ah, sorry, still scratch. Sorry about that. I'm like, bleh. I think it's because I've been away from streaming for a little. My voice isn't as warmed up as it could be. Mm-hmm. And it's starting to like get to, I feel it, but it's not bad. I'm okay. I'm okay. What I was saying though is that sometimes I'm just like, I want to make things, and it's like the only reason to validate that thing being a thing is to then make it into merchandise. And I'm like, I don't, it's not that I want it to be like a product, like I said, it's just that I want it to be a thing. Like half of the time, if I had like if I had unlimited money, right, there'd be like, I just make things. I would just do things that I think are cool, like making a game or like animation or like stuff involving like I was saying with the tarot deck, it's like that would be a very cool thing. But unless you're doing the art yourself, it's like, you know, you're trying to like, you know, get that much art in a whole deck, and then the commercial right for it, blah blah blah, is like, oh, that's crazy. But if you can manage, that would be really cool. Yeah. Second deck of was a tarot for beginners, and then just learning with the meanings. Oh, that's fun. I love that though. Yeah. Also, yeah, I feel like I'm normally really good, but I'm like, I feel like my voice needs a little bit of a like if I'm away from stream for a bit, like I start to like get it into a point where it's like not quite that it's scratchy, but it's like I can feel it tickling the back of my throat, and I'm like, it's not problematic, but it's like it starts to be like it doesn't sound the way that I want it to sound. And I'm like, you know, yeah. But it works. Yeah. So it's like, it was like, what, 3 or so days away. So that's okay. But from what I was saying with the earlier topic blah, 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 is that we're going to be consistently streaming more now. Again, it's going to be like I post a schedule on my Twitter and the Discord, and we're sticking to it. I'm going to stick to it because I'm going to fucking do it. Otherwise, I'm going to scream at myself. And if you evoke the curse, those that know, if you evoke the curse, I'm going to fucking come after you, okay? I swear to God. Mm-hmm. Just come back after almost 9 years of being off. Oh, heck yeah. Welcome in then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do not speak or evoke the curse. No, absolutely. We're going to have consistency that is better than trail mix. Like I've said, it's going to, at the very minimum, be like a pureed salsa, or maybe we get up to a consistency of a sauce, right? Like a hot sauce would be like crazy to ask for, but we might be able to get there at some point if we're consistent enough. Up the consistency, keep it going, you know. Things lead it into itself, and you know, it works. Sorry, but dude, hell yeah. Brother, I'm just vibing though. I'm excited for the things that are coming soon though. I have next month, dude, or not even next month, like next week is already gonna be like right the like on the 8th, right? I think it's supposed to be the 8th. I don't remember. When does the Switch 2 come out? I'm like, I have it pre-ordered, right? I was one of the lucky motherfuckers, and on top of the fact that the crew, you guys have supported so that I can do this, that I was able to pre-order the Switch 2 so that we can play the new Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. And it's like really soon. So what I'm saying is that like there's not going to be like a big series that we're going to do in between, because that's going to be like the next thing that I'm diving into. But that doesn't mean we can't have fun. Because there's also the fact that this Wednesday there's a Monster Hunter DLC collab thing with Capcom, with the Street Fighter, and it's that they, for whatever reason, are stealth dropping like another whole weapon practically with the armor set, and I'm like, what are we talking about? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I love it. I love the idea of punching the dragons and monsters. It's so cool. I love that stuff. What else was I saying is that the problem being is, so the Switch is pre-ordered and is going to be coming. The problem is that I don't know if it's going to be shipped out onto like this to get here in Neverland by the day that it's supposed to be, or if it's going to be like shipped out on that day and it'll be like express shipped, or you know what I mean? So I'm like, it's gonna get to me, but I don't know the exact day for certain. And that's the problem I think I have right now. I love the idea of like just, you know, saying that this is gonna do the thing, but I don't know for sure, man. I want to play the goddamn Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, man. I want to play those games, but I can't guarantee when. And that's the problem I have. But once I do have it, then I'll be able to like say, you know. Dude, it's really, I don't know. It's exciting. Things to look forward to. Yo! Ahoy! Welcome, Raiders. Jory, welcome in. A1 Jory, welcome aboard. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Pokemon Emerald? Heck yeah. Dude, Pokemon Emerald specifically is one of the best ones. I still have to say that like Spheal is like it's been a long time. I would say that like it's been a long standing running of like, I love Ludicolo because of like Gen 3, but I also, oh man, I love Spheal so much. Oh, Super Mario Mon. Ooh, okay, that's also very good. I haven't played it, but I want to kind of play it in my own free time. But I don't know, maybe. It seems so fun having it be like all of the Pokemon replaced with like cool Mario characters. I love that idea. I hope you had a good time with that. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We've been talking about like tarot cards and stuff like that. Also, if you are new here and you haven't already, please do keep up with the streams by following or just joining in on any of my socials. I like to just vibe out and chill. If you like my voice, then we're just vibing. Yeah. Here sometimes with Essie. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Well, welcome in. Hi. Glad to see it. Glad to have you. Essie's a very sweet bean. A silly bean. Dude, I'm excited for the future. You know what's also very exciting is the fact that I've seen, okay, so I have friends that are like currently at a con or like going to cons, and I'm like, it's con season, right? And it's really nice to see, but I'm like, man, I can't like, oh, I cannot go to all of these, but I really wish I could. I see a gremlin that messed with me all the time. Aw, that's fun. Give older sibling energy. I think Essie's got like such a fun vibe. I'm glad that they're doing well. They're doing their best to keep up the good momentum, and I think that's awesome. Hell yeah. Love to see that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Could shoot down a wasp with a rubber band. Hell yeah. I was saying though is that I would love to. I know I have a ways to. That I could do more conventions. I gotta like pester some people though. I have only ever once done a an IRL meet and greet, but it's like I'm doing the virtual and then they're IRL, but it was like at such a con that I don't think a majority of the crew were at, and I'm like, it was such an interesting experience being like, I am just an anime guy on the screen where they don't know what VTubers are, right? Like imagine an anime con where like you are just here to vibe and like interact with like, oh, I like One Piece or I like Bleach, etc., right? And then like you see a dude that's just like, oh, this might be another anime. It's like, what's up? Hi, it's me. And it's like, you can talk to me. That's still so fun. I love that idea that like somebody just had no idea VTubers existed. And make dinner. I'll lurk and support. No worries. Enjoy. I do like salmon. It's been a hot second though since I've had salmon. Hell yeah. You're not AI? No, I am not. That is the wild and zany part of it. I have a living, beating heart, and I can see you as well. I'm here. Wow. The amount of people believe that is concerning. Yeah, it is a little wild that there's a number of people that is like, so wait, you're not just like some sort of script from like Chat GPT or some shit? It's like, no, I'm a human. I'm here. I'm like, I could, if I really wanted to dox myself, I could tell you my social security number, but I will not ever do that. I can, dog, I'm a person. I'm a multi-dimensional being. I have dreams and aspirations. I am a human. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you referring to humans, not humans like me? Yeah. I thought they were the same thing, right? You all have pointy ears and weird colored hair, right? That might just be convention goers. I did see a few people that had like weird funky hair, so I mean, kind of does make sense, right? I mean, I don't know. It tracks for me. Like that just adds to the norm. And again, not everyone had pointy ears, so I'm not sure what that was about. Right? Where's your where's your silly pointed ears if you're going somewhere? Like it just feels like you know what, like some sort of hair like barber, but for ears. That's weird. Don't do that. Wow. Yeah, don't be out here trimming your ears. Let your pointed ears show, okay? Don't let anybody shame you for what you do. I am a human and I am proud. Oh man. Just a bunch of silly guys, aren't you? Dude, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Welcome in, High Twitch. From the depths of retail, I return unbroken, very eepy and ego swollen. I have lots of complaints about my hair and watch today. And now Captain is streaming it. I say hooray. Yatta! Welcome in, Yatta! Oh my god, my voice. Brother, I'm dying. I'm dying. Bro, help! Brother, Scar! Help me! I'm over here talking about consistency when I can't even have my voice be consistent today. Holy dude. Oh man. Yatta! Compliments almost makes me the month-long wait for it worth it. Aw, hell yeah. Yay! Huzzah! Yatta! Yippee! What is slap? Show it some dominance. Just smack my throat. Punch me in the face. Make sure I like jostle any loose, like rough notes in my pitch. Bleh. You know. Hair makes less sense since I got a power wash of Scottish Rain. Oh, I see. Didn't work, but I'll take it. You guys are goofy. Oh man. Ooh. But yeah, I feel like legitimately just like I want to do more stuff. This with things like I have a friend that goes to conventions pretty consistently. She runs like a merchandise booth, but then it's like I'm also friends with certain people that run bigger merch booths, and I'm like, maybe those guys, because they have those guys that I'm being vague about, that I'm friends that I've talked to, is that I have done a thing with them once, but I want to do more. And so, like, if they're ever at a con and they're doing like, hey, this person is being presented, then maybe I approach them and being like, hey, what if I also am here? And not be like, you know, a fucking shut in and not ask for the things I want, man. Dude, it's like, you know, the kind of content is your genre. I think I'm actually in a place where I'm like trying to discover that, but I have recently thought to myself that I am a lot more of a, like, I love RPGs and like fantasy stuff, and I'm trying to find like what I think is fun to stream a lot more. More often than not, it just feels like when we're like doing streams, it's mostly like it's a hangout with a homie on a couch whilst we're playing, like, you know, I'm playing a game and just yapping. And I love that stuff, man. That is my vibe for sure. Absolutely. But I also have like I'm an unhinged, wild individual that honestly it's just nice to have people to talk to, dude. Hell yeah. You love to see it. So I mean, you know, if you like the sound of my voice, you're gonna hear a lot of it. Dude, it's like legitimately I've gotten to the point where it's like, man. Bah! Holy shit. Bazzy! Oh my goodness. Raids today. Welcome in. Hi there. Bazinski. Dude, that's a wonderful name. Hello, brothers. Welcome in. Hi, Dog Island. What the dog doing? What the dog? The Dog Island. Hi, everybody. If you are new here, my name is Hootie Hoo, captain of the Hooligan Pirates, and we've just been yapping, hanging out today. My voice has been, for whatever reason, like on the cusp of being shot. And I'm like, I don't have any other reason other than like, I'm trying my damned best, okay? Dog is doing many things. Ah, what's up, dog? How's it going? Oh, hope you're doing good, though. The dog doing many things. A number of things. Is fine. I know. I'm just exaggerating. It's fine. I'm living, and that's what matters. But, oh. If you do, though, if you are from the raid and you haven't already join in, if you were to follow the stream, keep up with the crew, we like to just hang out and chat. Hang out, just be like a fun thing to have in the back if you just want me to be white noise. I am very pale, and it works that way too. And it's just like, you know, otherwise join in the fun conversation, hang out, have a good time. That's what matters, man. We're having a good time today, and I'm loving it. Bothers you more than it. I think it's just because it's like tickling my throat, and I'm like, brother, I'm dying, but not like the worst. It's probably fine audio wise. I'm just like, I'm such a stickler for perfection that I'm like, I'm losing my goddamned mind sometimes. Not entirely, but you know what I mean. You know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I say as I huff some No, it's fine. As I huff my copium, it's okay. No, I'm okay. Don't listen to the stupid scratching part of my voice. It's okay. I'm okay. Already lost my mind. Welcome to the club, my man. You got to be a little insane to like be doing what I do. I feel like imagine being a normal, sane human that has like, I don't know. Okay, if you're a normal, sane person, the closest streamer that we have to a sane human is probably Northern Lion, or like, even him. He's like still a little fucking weird. Who is a normal person that is a streamer, that is a consistent streamer? I don't know almost anyone that would be considered normal, quote unquote, because it's like everybody has so many like wild, weird quirks. And by this point, you just got to accept that this shit is unusual. You got to accept, or this is me at me, right? People are gonna see you and they're gonna think you're weird, and it doesn't fucking matter. Have fun anyway. That's the end goal. Enjoying your time here. Hell yeah. Sorry. I'm on a journey to self-discovery, and I'm like, sometimes I need to pep talk myself, and it just so happens that you're here whilst I do it. And also, if you're new here from a raid, I'm so sorry. Thank you for following. I'm a little bit of a silly, zany individual that, I'm doing my best. It's fine. Also, ads in now less than 3 minutes. Because we run ads at the top of the hour, so there's no pre-roll. That's it, long and short of it. I hate pre-roll. I wish there was a way to have no ads, but to prevent it, we run ads at the top of the hour. That's what it is. Thank you for the reminder, though. Crew, what's your deepest, darkest secret that you've never shared with anybody? You have to say it now, otherwise, I won't trust you. And you want to have the streamer's trust, right? What's the darkest secret that you've never said out loud, even? Because we're homies. You can tell me, right? I ain't telling you shit. Tell me now. You have to tell me. It's by order of your captain. You tell me, or else. No. Oh my god. Not the I gotta find like an owl version of the because I'm certain there's a version like a gif somewhere of like an owl shaking their head wildly. I just think that's such a cute little emote though. Nuh-uh. Fine, if you won't tell me your secrets, your deepest, darkest secrets, then what's your favorite food? I think that's a pretty easy one. Sure. What's your favorite food? We start off small, okay? Something easy so that you have trust in me that I won't steal your soul from specific questions. Japanese curry. I got it. That's now it's mine. Now it's my favorite food. No more favorite food for you, which mine. This is a fade trap. Shh. They don't have to know that. I already got one. Already got one. Okay. We got it in the bag. Got him. Got him. Get his ass. Japanese curry is no longer their favorite food, it's mine. Fuck you. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Also, if you are just joining us, welcome. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Hi. I don't know what the fuck people say that they know what they're doing. I'm very certain nobody knows, man. Nobody knows what they're doing. They just wing it, and then if enough consistency happens, then it's like, then that's what they're doing consistently. I don't know. I feel like I have whimsy, but I still feel like I wanna do the things right. Chat, where's your whimsy? Where's your whimsy? What part of you is storing your whimsy? Is whimsy? I don't want to say the rest of what I was thinking. Is whimsy stored in the balls? Is what I was gonna say. Okay, fine. You tore it out of my hands. What a and then suddenly the ad starts. So it's like whoever was like not subbed and got an ad right at that moment. God, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my mind. Get some water. Get some help, really. Holy. Most Alfredo pastas. Ooh, dude, I love a good pasta, man. Mm. Whimsy's mostly stored in the bottom of my like bottle of rum. Ooh, I do. I'm not much of an alcohol man, but I'm like, whenever I've had alcohol in mass, it's either been a really, really, really fruity drink or like rum and coke. That's the only things. I'm a cola kind of guy when it comes to soda pop. Speaking of soda pop, but I mean, I'm just like, I don't know. Not normally my thing unless it can be like drowned out by sweets, right? Like it's not a flavor I enjoy, so I'm just gonna be like real. I'm a I'm a silly motherfucker. I'll order the fruity fruity drink that I just know is gonna taste nice. If it fucks me up with the sugar as well, then I mean I guess fine, whatever. I've eaten plenty of sweets. Yeah, fruity drinks are where it's at. I love that stuff. At minimum, there's got to be like a chaser that like is actually nice to drink, man. Rum and Coke is all right. Captain Morgan Private Stock is not. Me looking at my shelf in the back. I have a not visually, sorry. I have a shelf that has a bottle of rum that is literally a rebottled Captain Morgan. And it's like it's like, man, I don't even drink, but it's a decorative bottle and it's really pretty. So I'm like, that's nice. It has like constellations on it, and that's why it's like really cool. Very cool stuff. Also, welcome back from ads if you just got them or got back from them. Nice cocktail that's fruity, but also have like a gin straight up. Damn. I have heard people hate the taste of gin though, so I don't know. Go. So I go anyway under the sun. Man, I've just never really gotten to the I've never been like a party kind of guy. I feel like I'm such an introvert that it's like I would love to be more outgoing, but dude, it's like I get so nervous and anxiety riddled whenever I'm like trying to do things like that. That I'm like, if I do anything more than what like one outing a day on if like at best if I'm going to a con or something, like if there's like I'm going to the con and then we're doing something else after, like that would be exhausting, but I will do it because I want to not just like squander being there on a trip. Like I'm gonna do the things, right? So I'm like, but if I'm here at home in Neverland, I'm just like, I'm absolutely not, I am not going out places unless it's like mandatory. And in dry, like super, but American gins aren't bad. Ah, okay, okay. An American gin. I see. That is an interesting difference. I've not delved into that world. I don't know. Maybe at one point we do like a silly drink stream where I'm like, I drink and then I go like, oh, that was awful. And then I go to the next drink. You know? Also, Reina, first aboard 2 hours in. Welcome in. It's how it sort of works nowadays, man. Crazy. Stick to beer. I just feel like a lot of alcohols are like an acquired taste, and I only really have drinking socially. I don't know, man. I'm not about to go get drunk on my own free time though. I like a fruity or like sugary drink at best. And then my water for sure, but like whatever, man. I'm a healthy individual. I don't drink all that often. I mean, I don't feel like I have to change that, but I'm also like, I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud either. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm in a position where if I really wanted, I could partake in the devil's lettuce or, you know, drink if I wanted to. And I'm like, I just don't because it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like if it's like not for social reasons, it's like, what am I doing it for then? You know? There's no reason. Yeah. I don't think that it's like being a stick in the mud for like not drinking, but you know what I mean. Try soju. I've heard some scary things about soju though. Yeah. Where it's like, oh, this doesn't taste like alcohol. And then you're like through the bottle and you're like, I'm not drunk. I'm just done with the bottle is all. And you're just plastered. I don't understand avoiding alcohol. I only have drink like 1, 2 alone. Yeah. I think it's like because dude, I mean, like, not to get into like anything like sad or whatever. It's like I got family problems that are like, hey man, people are like addicts that were addicts, and you understand if you understand that I say were addicts, and so it's like I try to avoid stuff that are like addictive like that for sure. Don't have more than one. Yeah, don't have more than one soju. Man. Yeah, I would not. I feel like if I were to like have it in mind that I'm doing like a stream, I could probably handle it and be like, we're doing silly stuff. Like, oh, imagine since I'm an artist, right? Imagine being like, hey, today we're doing like, what's it like when I draw sober versus drunk or some shit. That would be so stupid. But I'm like, imagine. Dude, that would be so silly. A drunk drawing stream. That could be goofy as hell though. Yeah. Just a little thing like that or something. Or like having a thing where it's like almost an interview. Yeah, it could be funny. No, I'm up for stuff that are like that for sure. Nothing crazy, but like if it's something like an event for like content, it kind of feels fun. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I'm also very much the type that like, I know my limits. I'm not gonna go overboard. Like I know that like I talk about like the fact that like there was a party that I went to at a con once, and I had upwards of like 6 drinks, but it was over the course of a couple hours, and I was also drinking water at the time. So I'm like, I know my limits, but it's also like I have a pretty solid tolerance to stuff, man. Pretty solid. You know, dude, family is so silly. And in Korea, it's about like $1.50 for a bottle of soju. Ooh, damn. That's crazy. That's like cheap as hell. USD conversion? Huh. That sounds insane. It's crazy how, yeah, with conversion, insane. Oh man. That's insane. I imagine that's something that goes fast then, yeah. Holy. But yeah, I have friends that like for sure have had like fun, silly streams where they're just hanging out and chatting, but like hey, we're drinking today, and that's fun sometimes too. So hell yeah, I could imagine that being a fun event on the occasion for sure, for sure. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to think of things to spice up the streaming life, right? Where it's like, what is it that I enjoy, but also what do I think would be a fun event or such if it were to be an event, right? I've been really diving into my own mind. In my mind's palace, like me kicks up my feet on my desk in my mind's eye, my the palace of my mind, pulls out a cigar that I don't smoke, it's just there for aesthetic, and is like, what do I want to do, huh? As I do like cool tricks, like pen tricks, but with the cigar, but I still don't smoke it. Man, only for an occasion, gotta have a moderation. Yeah, absolutely, I agree for sure. Moderation with all things. Don't go obsessive with like anything truly. A cigar for aesthetic is something I do. Yeah. I know that, like, oh man, I could not imagine being somebody that like consistently smokes a cigar. But I'm like, isn't it that like you don't actually like breathe in the cigar? You're just like, it's in your mouth for flavor or something? What an insane thought. Like, how is that at all like a good flavor? What are you talking about? Brother, that's just like nicotine and tobacco. What are we talking about? What? I don't know. Maybe it's like how some people say like certain alcohols are an acquired taste. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think it's just that you're a little freak. I mean, and slash like not freak slash affectionate. This is freak slash like derogatory. I don't know, man. But like, if you like enjoy it, I mean, I can't blame you. Oh, it's whatever, dog. With moderation, with all things. Me in my mind's eye also just sees the limits of my powers are removed. The shackles, my shackles on my wrists snap as I power up. My full potential is about to be released. I'm sorry, I'm such a stupid chuny. I'm such a stupid motherfucker sometimes. I don't know, I love that stuff though. I think sometimes I love the idea of like the roleplay part of like roleplay games though. I'm just like, man, I've not really ever delved into that. It's supposed to be for flavor. Smoke is supposed to cast your tongue with the flavor. Don't 100% get it, but I understand how like smokiness comes from. Yeah, with whiskey. Yeah, I guess if it was like you had a drink with a smoke, maybe that's like what they're talking about. Yeah. Coat, yeah. Interesting. I just, I don't think I could get behind it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like sweets. I've never been the type that's like, I don't know, accostic. Like, I don't. Maybe I've got like such an like a youth's palate of like, I love sweets and candies and chocolates and stuff. I don't think I could handle having like a whiskey and a cigar. Like, what are you talking about? That sounds insane. That is not me. Brother, I'm out here with my striped hat with a a propeller on the top, and I'm having my giant lollipop. Is like, brother, I'm okay. I'm okay with this being who I am. Are you? I know who I am. Do you? Can you say the same as I have my propeller hat and I lick my giant lollipop? Imagine. Oh man. Oh, bro, I'm just like, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Drink $100 bottle of scotch with Sprite, won't judge. Yeah. I think it's nice to have your own aesthetics. I think it's legitimately been getting to the point where I'm like, bro, I'm tired of putting up an act on like I'm the cool guy. I may sound like it, but I'm a stupid freak, affectionate, and I'm like, I got things that I'm into. I got things that I like enjoy, and I'm just a silly, whimsical dude that just likes this kind of stuff, man. I don't mind. Dog, I'm an anime man on the internet. Bro, I shouldn't care. If somebody's gonna judge me, they're gonna judge me frame one. Not even wait until I say something. They're gonna be like, bro's out here dressing up like a anime boy with his titties out. Like, what are we talking about? Why do I care about his opinions if I can't get past that? Right? Like, what are we doing? Oh man. We won't want them here anyway. That's so true. Like, why am I, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy what you enjoy. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Be who you want to be, Barbie girl. Yeah. Slay. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? For the longest time, I'm not even gonna joke. Like, this is like such a thing that I actually have dealt with, is like, there's been a lot of me as a person. It's like, I am pan. I'm not a homosexual. I am pansexual. I like all genders, no matter who you identify as. I think people can be hot. And there's always been like there's still like a part of me that's like, since I came from like such a like super sheltered community, it's like, it still feels like I gotta hide that stuff, right? Like, it's weird. I know that it's not like something that has to be like any sort of like, sorry, I thought I heard something. It's not that I like 100% feel that way, but it's like, I've never been the type that's like actually full sent, like been, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of self-hate is in like that sort of weird position. And like, I'm definitely still working on that, but I'm like, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, why do I feel that way? And I think it really all just delves back into like, hey brother, you just were raised in the middle of the woods where people liked hunting more than they liked talking about like Pokemon. That's it, brother. Like, I'm a Pokemon hunter, like a shiny hunter, not a fucking deer hunter. Like, what are we? We are not the same. Oh man, yeah, no self-hate. I definitely don't. I feel like I'm a lot better when I like recognize that, for sure. Yeah. Ace feels weird with others that do like anything that expresses their sexuality. I think that's understandable though. It's like, it's something that you don't understandably go through every day, if it's that like that's how you are. And if it's something that like you're presented with as like a difference in mindset, then it's like sometimes not always easy to, yeah. I think it's like one thing to be like, yeah, this is who I am, but it's like, never be like the type of person that's going to be like, oh, because I'm this way that others have to be, that's all. I think it's like legitimately because I grew up in such a like rural place that it's like, man, I don't always feel like I have a good way to just be like 100% all there. It's like always been like, hey, somebody's gonna fucking kick my ass if I fully be myself, you know? And I hate that. So now that I'm like in a safe space, I'm like, oh, dude, not at all like have any worry about that. I'm just like, I still like have those lingering thoughts, or not thoughts, but it's like reasons why I'm like not full send on a lot of things. Like I'm not gonna like be horny on main or anything. Like I'm not about to start like doing that, but I don't know. It's like I realize that I can be able to do the things that I do, and like if somebody has opposed thoughts, then it's like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. If it bothers them enough that and they're my friend, then they'll like say something or whatever, you know. Start acting and assuming people actually enjoy you, and not assume that people are gonna beat the hell out of you if you're any sort of different. Like, you know, to a certain degree, that's kind of the mindset shifting I'm trying to work with. Absolutely. Brother, nobody's about to like fight you on your like enjoyment of large breasts because you're, you know, a woman enjoyer also as well as a man enjoyer. Oh, the opposite side of that coin, people being horny on main just makes me no sense to me. The amount of buys hitting me hitting on my from Cali is a little incense. Yeah, I feel like it's funny. It's like I said, it's like if you do feel uncomfortable, that's understandable. I think it's like, you know, knowing where you are, and not that it's like ever something that you have to engage with if you're uncomfortable. Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's like, dude, because it's another thing. Oh man, this is a wild part of it. And I totally think it's like also due to like the fact that I grew up in such a like middle of fucking nowhere kind of town, that it's like whenever somebody like compliments me or like, you know, flirts or hits on me, I just don't always even register that it's a thing that is happening to me, because it's like I'm not at all like used to that. Either I'm like reserved and don't go out places where I would be hit on, or it's such a traditional like sort of thing where it's like you're the man and you have to be the guy that goes out and initiates. And so it's like, you know, if it's like a guy that like enjoys the way I look, and it said like they're like, hey, good looking motherfucker, I like your cut, G, and I slaps there slap my ass. No, just would not be at all used to that. I would not at all be used to that. So I'm like, I don't know, man. Been hit on and you don't realize until 2 days later. Oh man, dude, I have like there's like the regulars here in the chat know, but it's like when I have and when I was younger, I still think I would probably be in this way, man. Is that like I was in like a summer camp that was like co-ed, and it was that like there was somebody that like apparently really liked me, And to the point where they invited me back to their room. And I had no idea that it was at all a thing, to a degree where like we were alone in her room and she just got out of a shower and I was like, oh, we're in your room and you know, you're in a towel and nothing else. I probably should go so that you can get changed. And that for sure was not her intention. And it took me a solid week afterwards before I realized that that's how dense I am. Oh my God. This is not an inconsistent thing, brother. I'm not good at that sometimes. I feel like it's just because I'm not used to seeing any signs to a degree that's like, you're clearly not interested in me, right? I think it's like a self-confidence issue more than anything, which is a crazy thing, but I'm like legitimately, I do think that it's like legitimately the source of the problem, man. Your D&D sesh went longer than expected, of course. How is everybody? Welcome in. Lyronix, hi. We're talking about how I was I was gonna say it in such a blunt way, but I don't like it's there was a time when I was younger that I nearly had a chance to get laid and I didn't realize it until a week later. It's like, brother, a literal porn situation that I'm like, oop, I gotta go. My bad. Sorry for intruding when she's the one that invited me. Brother, I'm so stupid and dense, man. I don't know how to explain it. 7 to yeah, 2 weeks minimum, maybe. Man's living an anime life out here. Oh, not to mention, like, I feel like whenever I talk about me doing things IRL, it's like I'm such a stupid, weird motherfucker that it's like I stand out like a sore thumb. Like, if you know my mannerisms, you might be able to like zone in and be like, that's him, that's Hootie, that's the giant owl in the shape of a person. It's like, brother, man, I have so many stupid quirks and behaviors that it's like, I'm just a mythical creature at certain points. Like, I don't understand. Like, I walk in such a way that it's like, I don't, yeah, a slice of life anime. Exactly. Holy shit. I feel like my slice of life anime is more akin to like, like, a Nichijou or like, I don't know. Where's the hooligan emote? Hooligan? We should still have hooligan. Is it being silly? Maybe 7TV is being stupid. We have like our hooligan emote should be still here. Hold on. Am I mistaken? Where's Hooligan Jam? Wait, did I don't think I removed that one, but I may have in my blind. Sorry, hold on. I can re-add it if it's something that I accidentally did. My boy, it's not on purpose, and I think it can be here immediately in a second. Give Pet the Hoot again. Where'd he be? Ah, what the hell? I think I may have misclicked. Ah, what the fuck? Oh my god. Wild. Hold on. I am remedying this. Thank you for... My boy! Yeah, me in 1 minute of stream. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where is it? Art for me in my folder. Our boy's dead. No, don't say that. Don't say that to me. He's here in our hearts at the minimum. Is that it? No, this is a PNG. Oh my goodness. Where is he? Where's the emotes? I know I... Anna, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Thank you. Brother. Can we get a huzzah? Yadat! Sorry. Thank you. That was very kind of you, out of the blue. For gifting 10 whole subs, my man. That's crazy. I swear I should have this. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking in the wrong spot. My bad, my bad. Hold on. I know where he should be. Thank you, though. Very, very sweet of you. Hello. Yeah, dude. Crazy. What the heck? What the... Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my man. You're very sweet for doing that. You didn't have to. Appreciate that, though, if you are taking care of yourself. Since I usually just lurk. Oh, you're very sweet. And you've been a very nice conversation today, so don't you worry, okay? Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do mean that. I do. Oh my god, where the hell is this? There it is. Oh my god. Swear. Where's the GIF of it? I have the frames, but not the GIF. Hello? Hold on. I'm gonna have to like construct a GIF real quick from like just frames. Train go choo choo. Huzzah! Yatta! Dude, thank you. If you are somebody that like, you know, wants to support, just know that if you do, just make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? It means a whole lot. But I want you to pace yourself if you're crazy. And don't overdo it if you aren't able to, okay? Make sure you're doing good for yourself first, okay? My goodness. Thank you, though. Save only, spend money. Oh, no, Hootie, what do you mean? Train go choo-choo. What do you mean, Hootie? You're silly. Don't listen to this freak. I don't know what that is. You're goofy, silly owl. I like throwing money at you. Don't you understand? You're gonna take my money and you're gonna like it. Thank you, though. Oh my god. Alrighty. Okay, I got him. He's here, and then I'm going to put him into this program. There you go. Should be uploaded. Dude, I don't know what happened. Where did he go? Thank you. You silly bunch. Sorry. My God. I'm like, I don't know. Thank you. That's actually, I don't know how to put it more than this. You are very kind for doing that. And I know that it's not a small thing to do. Fucking 10 gifted. So I want to say that it's very, very sweet. And I hope you are having a really, really wonderful week. I'm very glad to have you, okay? I'm gonna get a bonus this week and I want to spread the love. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I am glad that, you know, good things are going for us, for our crew. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, under the eye patch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on as I... Sorry, wrong cam. It was a little too close to the wrong space. Wow. Yatta. There you go. There you go. Titty cam. Thank you guys for the hype train. You guys are very sweet though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Pretty eyes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Blushes. Does the like shy finger pokes at my, like, you know, gosh. You think I have pretty eyes? Wow. Thanks. I like your balls, streamer. Okay, you didn't have to say it like that. Damn. Points right, points left. Wow. Crazy how it works here, huh? Gosh. Oh man. Let's see, should this be here now? Hold on. Maybe. Should be set. Did it not add though? When I said add the Hooligan Jam back, please. I have it here. Please. It should be here. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it being silly? No, it's not. It's not doing it. What the hell? Sorry, I'm gonna have to like fix that after stream or something. I literally uploaded it and everything, but it's been stupid. I can see him in chat at least. That's true. That's something. We'll like compensate you guys by like putting him down here over the music. There we go. Wow. That is not real size of a hooligan. He's a little larger. But he's here. Little guy, put him on my shoulder. Oh, I could do that. Hold on. He's gonna have to disappear for a sec. Hold. As I, you know, maybe not the jam, but like, let me see what I can do here. I do have him. There we go. This art is so cute, by the way. I love it. Love this art piece. Wow. Wowee, dude. That's about canonical size for Hootligan here. Wow, we dude. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. I also was looking through my other files. Oh my god, I have so many like little art pieces. Did you guys see that my I have my my schedule up on Twitter? But I used this as an as the art piece for it. Little me. I love this. It's so cute. Little me. It's adorable. On mobile knowings. Never knowings, BTTV or 7TV without getting my PC. It's okay. I try to still be inclusive no matter what. I understand that. I like 7TV, but yeah, if you're on mobile, then absolutely you're not gonna see it. I'm sorry. GBU is great. Thank you. This guy is done by the lovely Miss. Where's their username here? Hot Pot Child on Twitter. They are also on VGen. They're very, very cute art piece. They did wonderful. Quick turnaround too. Hot Pot Child. And then this one. Oh man, I gotta go find the artist credit for Hootligan here of this art piece, because they have like such great art as well. They draw the daily Pokemons. The Pokemons, dude. You know what? I want to show... Oh, dude. I love fan art. I just know that like my design is fucking awful to draw. I'm so sorry. It's like so bad to draw. Like it causes psychic damage whenever somebody puts the pen on paper. It's like, oh fuck, oh shit, as they like try to draw. And so it's like, I understand that because you don't want to fight through the like what D8 psychic damage every like 10 seconds doing an hour or two drawing, dude, you're gonna be knocked unconscious, just sheer psychic damage, man. Crazy to me. Oh man, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but this is their username on Twitter and Blue Sky. So very cool stuff. They are the ones that have drawn chibis of this, as well of like, you know, Hootligan here, as well as just a bunch of Pokemon, and it's so cute to see their interpretation of like Pokemon. Very, very good. Goodbye, Chibi Hootie. Goodbye. Don't think it's that bad to draw somebody who's never drawn in my life. Yeah, I think that like with certain caveats, it's not the worst. I just know that like people that are artists like myself, they're like, the hair is one of the persons. Is that the right person? I got it from Blue Sky itself, so it should be this. Unless they're being yeah, it is the right person. Yeah. No, it's correct. It is correct. Because yeah. They do. Yeah. This is also the sauce as I give you their skeb. Look at him. Good stuff. they drew my little guy, and so I'm like, yeah. I just want to credit the artist. That's all. That's all. Mm. Took you elsewhere. Ah, no wonder then. May I know what the mini announcement was? Ah, yeah. So, if you missed the mini announcement, is that for the past, I would say month or so, I have not been doing consistent days of the week streaming. And so I am going back to doing a consistent schedule every week. It is a positive change. Back to doing 4 days a week, 3 p.m. PST at here on Twitch. Wow. So you'll be able to consistently know that, hey, guess what? You want to know what we're doing this week? We're going to be, like I said, chatting today. And then let me get the schedule for the rest of it. Tomorrow, a chance of video games, as I make sure it's not being cut off. And then on Tuesday, I will be not live, so I will be offline. On Wednesday, I will be playing Monster Hunter, and on Friday, I just wrote stream title. What the fuck are we talking? Wait, what the fuck? No shot that I left that in. That's stupid. What the fuck? That didn't save? My God. I'm gonna throw up. I'm so stupid. Oh my God. Stream title? Oh fuck. Yo! I love that shit. I've been doing this for 5 years, man. I should know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh shit, I did not catch that. My bad. If I didn't have a thing I was specifically doing, I would have probably just put live. But I'm like, God. You should name your stream that on Friday. Just pretend you're making a meme reference. Yeah. Hey, just, call it cool. Bottom text. Yeah, stream title on Friday. Yeah, fuck me, man. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Bro, I'm just trying to be back to being consistent. I swear I checked it over so many times. I literally learned how to program a software so that I can make it so it's easier for me. I don't know how that makes it easier. You guys may not get it, but legitimately, I learned how to code something so that I could fucking have this be quick and easy from now forward. It's crazy. Legitimately. I have software that I've made, slightly adjusted so that I can do it without anything. It's very cool. I mean, I didn't code it from the ground up, but you know what I mean. I used other people's codes to help make it a thing. I'm not dumb. I know I'm me with the way I talk and my bits, building it up with a Jenga tile tower, and then the chat be like, commit to the bit, punch, commit to the bit, fuck you, do it, streamer, do it, commit to the bit, and then you're trying to fuck up my bits as I try to yo, say yes and. No, I'm joking. I love you so much. Sorry. Commit to the bit, streamer. As I wave air at your house of cards. Commit to the bit. Do it. We love it. We love that. We love it so much. Num 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 num. Eat it. So good, tasty. as we fucking, oh my god. Sorry, I'm joking. I'm poking fun at it too. It's okay. Don't worry. I know. Brother, I'm just being a goofy motherfucker sometimes. Half the time I'm like, I'm glad I got the energy today, that's all. You know? Holy. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Bro, I'm vibing today. It's nice. The stream just sometimes feels nice to just say hi, catch up. Mustard, maybe some like a little bit of some onions. I love onion straws, right? Runs out of breath before blowing out away any cards. Chill vibes ahead. Yeah. Brother, I feel like whenever I try to build up a bit, my crew, you guys chat, be like, but what is it a bit though? And it's like, yes, it's a bit. I have to knock over my house of cards before it's done being built so I can tell you it's a bit, and then I try to build it up again, and then it's okay. Just say, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. Streamer's making a funny bit, okay? Just understand. Don't be so, don't think too much into it. Don't look into it. It's okay. Should be going to bed. It's like 3 a.m. in Germany right now. No worries. Get some good sleep. I appreciate you. I hear you though. Hell yeah. Get some rest, especially if it's that late, my man. Good night. Again, thank you for your support today. Thank you. Not the Frank Sinatra at the man. You're leaving us. It won't. Who knows the next time we'll see them? God, I can still hear them for their voice. I wish I could have told them how much they meant before they're gone, but I can't change the past. So I just keep moving forward. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. It's just like, just diving into song. Holy shit. I swear to Christ. On account of the curse, my lord. Yeah. So, on account of the curse, I'm afraid. Yeah. Whenever Frankie Boy comes on, we gotta sing it on account of the curse. Yeah. Oh man. There was times I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew. I know it all. And there was doubt. Oh my god. Brother. me on my like steps lying in the snow. I did it my way. Just a Gosling moment. Need a lighter amount for the amount of Hootie concerts we have. I feel like it'd be nice to have like an actual karaoke day. Oh man, I gotta like actually write that in, man. I love the vibes here. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Welcome aboard. Hi. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. I saw you follow. Welcome on. I don't like to always point out the followers only because some people like to lurk. So no worries. Appreciate you though. Hi. Yeah, karaoke, dude, is always a fun time. Absolutely. One's cute, but we need one for music times. True, it's true. I feel like a rave or like, yeah, a lighter one. I feel like a lighter makes almost more sense because I'm more of like a fantasy man's. I love the the idol glow sticks though. They're so fucking cute. Yatta! Yatta! He's singing! The owl's singing! Hell yeah, dude. My way. God. He's gone through so much. Yeah. Dude, it's so silly. That one's your favorite because of the music's popping. Yeah. I feel like I would want to do one of those like idol glow stick dances that would be like so hard to animate, but it would be so cool. It's like the spinning in circle and then like raise up in the air like you're dabbing and then spin and then do the other side. It's like that would be like, yeah, the Oshinoko. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like it'd be so difficult to animate, but it would be so good. Because I mean, like, probably because it's hard to animate, but it would be like solely unique, yeah. Yeah. But then again, I'm like, I don't know if I really have like such vibes that would be akin to like an idol or such, you know. I get to be your pirate owl idol, hooty hoo here. I'm an idol, man, don't you know? I'm just, you know, I swear like a sailor and I don't know, man. You don't have to be an idol to have your music moments. That's true. That is true. I do love. I think a lot of people like are so on. Dude, I love silly, fun idol concerts. Oh, dude, they're so fun. I've never personally been, but like I've seen recordings and stuff. And I'm like, I would love to go in person, but I'm like, I've never been I've never been in that, like engrossed in that culture, man. I'm such a silly weeb about things like that, though. Like, dude, I would absolutely, you know what would go so hard is going to an actual like Miku concert or something. Like, dude, imagine. Like, I'm not talking to like a concert where it's like a you know, who's even on stage nowadays that is like a band. I don't know, man. I'm just like, I've been to like music concerts where it's bands and it's like really fun. The idea of like an idol concert, that's so fun. I always wanted to go, right? I've always wanted to go to one where it's like you can unironically have your glow sticks and people know the dances and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's so fun. I know weirdly too much about that stuff for the fact that I'm just like a silly, like closeted weeb. Yeah. Dude, I'm like, I mean, I don't know, man. Not only do I want to do that, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost funny that I'm the type of dude that like really loves that stuff, because it's like I sound like I'm either a super dude bro, an e-boy, or like a radio DJ. And it's like, oh, what does he enjoy a lot of? Oh, he likes anime and silly idol culture. Like, and Dungeons and Dragons, but not Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop role-playing games like Pathfinder. He's like that much of a nerd. What I'm saying is, it's like a funny and good juxtaposition. I like it. I got that gap moe, okay? I got gap moe where I'm like, I seem like I'm gonna be a gruff dude, and I'm like, I love the silly, cute, and nerdy things. Wow, it's good. Bro, I'm like, absolutely that wholehearted layman. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sometimes it's silly in hindsight, but I think it's good. Yeah. Dude bro that likes the silly things, like crying over slice of life anime that like get a little too real on the occasion. Have you like, oh man, what's some like anime that you guys feel of recently is like must watch? Slice of life is sad, okay? It can be for sure, dude. It's like, brother, they like get the happy stuff and like really silly moments, and then like there's gonna be those moments where it's like, oh man, but here's like the real shit, and I'm like, you know what's an anime? Oh dude, have you guys seen Bocchi the Rock? Oh, Bocchi is like fucking, Bocchi is me for real, dude. Holy shit. Like, to such a degree that it feels insane. Like, I watch Bocchi, like I've watched since there's gonna be a second season, I watched the first season and I'm like, hey brother, why am I crying over things that like I shouldn't be in Bocchi the Rock? Like, what are you talking about that this scene made me cry? I shouldn't be crying over a girl that wants to be like a cool person, but she has social anxiety. What are we talking about? I shouldn't be crying about this. Hey man, Bocchi the Rock made me cry like literally every episode. I don't know if that's a weird thing, but that is a real thing that happened to me because I related too much. Probably to a degree that's a little like, oh man, what do you mean that you have a younger sibling that thought you were cool but now may not? What do you mean that your parents are super supportive of your career to the point where they have your YouTube be they're one of your first subscribers on your YouTube? What do you mean that they help support you to the point that they want you to be like successful, and it's like your friends and family want you to be good and happy, but it's that you are in your own way in your own path to stop yourself, and the only way to stop being anxious is to get over it. And I'm like, I'm just crying every episode of Bocchi the Rock, and I'm like, I don't think this is the common occurrence for most people, but I'm literally sobbing over this silly, anxious pink anime girl that I'm like, God, I feel this struggle so real that I'm like actually like sobbing. Like, what the fuck is happening? This is a slice of life that's supposed to make people laugh. I'm crying. Anyway, if you just joined us, welcome in. Hi. I like anime, and I was talking about Bocchi the Rock and how it's like fucking terribly relatable to me for whatever reason, man. Yeah, empathetically sobs, man. No, legitimately, I'm like, this is, I'm certain, not the normal experience for Bocchi the Rock, but I'm here having this experience, man. What the fuck? Oh, dude, like, I don't know. If you've ever been the type of person that's like wanted to be a like an entertainer, or like somebody that you feel that you're not, but you want to like grow to be a better and more interesting person, but it's like to a point where like sometimes you have to sacrifice your comfortability to be the person that you feel you want to be. That's Bocchi the Rock, and also my life. I'm like, fuck. This is insane. I'm like, I'm losing my mind. Just this is so wildly hitting points that I don't know how they're doing that. What the fuck? Like, it's not that it's a sad story at all, even. It's like actually really like fun and triumphant, honestly. And I'm like, dude, it's awesome and well made. And I'm just like, dude, I'm feeling too much feelings about this. Holy. Also, welcome in. Hi. Welcome in, crew, if you're just joining us, chat. Hi. My name is Hootie Hoo, captain of the Hooligan Pirates. And I'm just vibing today. Dude, honestly, been a good day. Welcome in. If you're willing to say, where did you find me? What's up? What's up, crew? What's up, new freaks affectionate? Where did you guys come from? Points at you. Yes, you. Sorry. As I like, yes, you. Looks into the camera. Don't scare them off. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God, I'm going to scare them off because I'm so freak is a positive in my book. Don't scare the hoes. I'm sorry. Fuck. Fuck. Hey. What's up? Hey, I'm like, just hanging. Oh, brother, dude. Oh my God. Ease into them gently. I mean, I hear you. You're scaring everybody. You're scaring them. Hey, well, okay, fine. I'm not trying to be abrasive. I'm just nervous. Normally we don't get new people, and I think because I changed certain things, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I'm like, I want to know if I did something good. You can call me. I'm not. Oh, don't say the thing, Hootie. That'll definitely either make or break an impression. Dweeb. I'm not. Okay, well, hey, welcome in. Do you like pina coladas? Sorry, I'm stupid as hell. You like jazz? I like jazz sometimes, man. It's not all that often. It's like sometimes jazz works. You know what I've been really getting into? Like a little Jimmy's on your Sunday? Maybe. You're doing great. Am I? Does my breath smell? I can't tell, okay? You tell me if my breath stank or whatnot, right? Do I need a deodorant? Right? Like, because I feel as though I'm sweating. I'm sweating a lot because I'm nervous and I don't know what to do with my hands. I would, so you're good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Not a big fan of jazz, but I do like owls. I do like owls too. Maybe a little fuck. Check that shit out. You gotta play it cool. Yeah. I'm a cool dude with cool motives and cool voice that is a big selling point because I sound like an e-boy or like a radio DJ, but I'm a stupid weeb on the internet that is a pirate owl. Oh my god. Silly. But yeah, I am my own artist. If you like the art here, then you like my art. Except for Hootligan here. He's a commissioned art piece. I like him. I think this artist did Hootligan even better than I could have. So that's why I'm like, Yeah, every single picture besides Hootligan is my own work. My model and the background is my own handicraft as well, including the rigging. That shit is tedious. That is a tedious process that I wish to not go through again, but I'll do it again if I have to. Cap is pretty cool. Yeah. I got passion for projects and cool things. Wow. And I would say that I'm pretty rad. Is okay, I guess. Mods, turn them into chum. I kid. Ah! He's above average. You heard the man. Mods, untie their shoes right before they're about to go on a walk. They might not trip or anything. They just might be like, oh, their shoelaces are a little, like, dirty now. I'm letting it to your head. Brother, I feel like I have... I have some confidence issues in the negative direction. I feel like I need stuff to go to my head by this point. I need a little bit of an ego. I need to like be beat to death with hammers so that I can actually like be some sort of charismatic person. Okay? God damn. Hammer. Wow. I do like the silly, quirky vibes of the crew. You guys help make that happen. Mods unseason their food. Oh, dude, you know what happened to me the other day? I was making curry, and I'm not super like familiar with the process a lot of the time, so I have like these like curry cubes, so it's a lot easier of a process. And what happened is that like I thought to myself, well, I like the way that it tastes with the curry, with the cubes, whatnot, but I'll add a little more seasoning. And the fucking I had pepper, right? And I accidentally used, like, it's not pepper in a shaker. It's like pepper in one of those like seasoning containers. And I accidentally used the other side that's meant for spoonfuls, and god damn it, it fucked up the curry, and it was so, oh man, it was so messed up, dude. I hate that. Like, it's not that it's always the worst, but I'm like, that was part one of that because unfortunately there was more problem. I had I have oregano, right? And it's like normally what I do is like I crush up some oregano and then like I put it in as to also season it. And I thought maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll make it so it's not just the pepper flavor. And so I I crushed up some oregano and put it in. And in this moment, I realized, oh fuck, that's also too much oregano. I'm gonna fucking die because this shit is over seasoned like crazy. I fucked up my curry to a degree that I cannot reverse. I might as well just have this and suffer through it that day. It was so bad. Water it down with white rice. I did. It was like half white rice, half the curry, and it was still potent as hell when it came to the pepper and oregano that I could barely taste the curry, and it was crazy. Yeah, you'll definitely taste it now, but it's not that I taste the curry part is the problem. That's the problem. And I'm like, ah, damn it, dude. Oh man. So it's like, I was just sad having my curry. And here's the kicker, man. Because I just wanted to get the food over with and I just like to eat the food, I burnt the top of my mouth. And I'm like, this is the worst curry I've had. And it's not anybody's fault besides mine. Like, I fucked it up severely. Like, I fucked it up to a point where it's like I'm gonna have trauma tied to curry, but I it's still a good easy food, but like, damn it, man. What are we doing? It could be worse. It's true, but I'm like, oh brother. Brother, let me just live and have my curry and not think about this stuff, man. Oh god damn it. So I did not under season, I over seasoned the food for sure. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, dude, I hate over seasoning, but it's like it's absolutely a lot better than under seasoning or no seasoning, because I could not handle that. That's where it's even worse. Like, that's over seasoning, you can still handle it, you can like work it in a way. When you just don't have any seasoning or like barely any, that's just heinous. Like, you're just at best trying to have these like, you know, little hints of food, but like, god damn, dude, it's just no, you need to season your food, man. Who's got no seasoning out here? I don't think anybody in our crew, I don't think anybody here would be the type, but damn, I'm like, I could not imagine living life like that, where that's, yeah, this is fine. Absolutely no, it's not. Brother, you're the one making the food. Make it taste good. If you don't like the way your food tastes, you're the one who made it. It's like going to Subway and saying, man, I hate Subway sandwiches. It's like, brother, you're the one who made the Subway sandwich. You are the one who customized your sandwich. What do you mean you do not like the Subway sandwich? You made it. I don't know. Sorry. I could not live my life without seasoning my food, especially to a degree where it's like, I don't know, because I also don't have a sense of smell, right? Like I have like none. Like how some people are deaf, some people are blind. I don't have a sense of smell. And so it like is absolutely affected my taste. and I need things to be a little more potent when it comes to like spices and stuff. So I'm like, normally it's fine. So that kind of tells you the fact that like my curry, that like I fucked up the seasoning by adding too much. That was way too much then. Like 110% too much oregano and too much pepper to like a detrimental degree. Like you're having some pepper and oregano and then some meat on the side at best. Like you're seasoning the pepper and oregano with the meat in the other instead of the other way around. Holy. So that's crazy. Yeah, you want some curry with your oregano pepper? Yeah. Only a little. Only enough to have that like consistency. Don't want to sacrifice the flavor of the oregano and pepper. Absolutely not. You know. Oh, brother. I feel like food horror stories are like some of my most common though, because like, I cook for myself. I live alone and I cook for every meal just about. I'm gonna be trying to. Okay, so like I've talked about this a little earlier in the stream. I need to like fix things from like the ground up with my scheduling. I feel like I have such terrible like planning abilities and like skills. I have to like fix it from like a foundation level. And so I'm like trying to find good ways to do like, okay, meal prep for the week. If not, then what are we having for food? Like legitimately going from this is when you wake up to like have structure in my life, because I don't feel like I have any of that until I'm the one to say it, right? So consistency. That's what I'm doing and what I'm after, right? Bro's about to be as consistent as what, like a smoothie pureed. Yeah. Planning. Yeah, active planning and execution is key. I definitely agree. When I was like more like when I was in school, living with parents, etc., like high school or whatever, right? It was so much easier for me to have that like structure because it was like forced upon me, right? So now that I'm on my own and I don't have like a 9 to 5, I have streaming. That's where it's like, okay, I could live like a loose cannon and only do things when I want to do them, but it starts to lead to like, if there's something that's more important and I didn't prioritize that, then fucking everything's out the window. You're like panicked and stressed, and I'm like, dog, I don't want to be stressed and panicked anymore. I have anxiety partially because of it. So we're helping the foundation to make it work for me instead of me stressing about it all the damn time. Yeah. Holy. So, yeah. Planning things and keeping to this plan from like the ground up is what I've been working on. Like on yesterday, I was like literally writing in a notebook, like, okay, these are the days that I'm streaming. These are the times that I'm posting on YouTube. This is the time that I am tweeting, like not time for that, like tweeting, but it's like a reminder on this day, hey, if you haven't been cleaning, set aside a day to plan and clean. Or like, hey, maybe if you haven't, set aside some time to brainstorm today. Because sometimes if you're not thinking about stuff or content, you lose track of what you want to do and you just don't do anything at all. That's my problem sometimes. So, honestly, yeah, from the ground up, really, with everything. Yeah. It's neat, but I think I've been needing that. Absolutely. Yeah, planning is not my usual, so it's like kind of hard. Like it's a skill to build up, and I think it's like if I approach it like that, then I feel like I can be a little more lax on if I mess it up because it's like, well, I'm new at the skill. I'll be better with practice. And so it's like, not that it has to be anything perfect out the gate. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like self-help, right? Making sure that I'm doing the best I can. Crew, how's it going? You excited for this week? Anything planned? Anything big that you got to look forward to? I feel like I'm really looking forward to this Wednesday because of the Monster Hunter having that like fight, like, Street Fighter collab. I'm just like, dude, I'm so excited to see how it plays. It's an auto concert movie. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah. Watch next weekend. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Sleeping in tomorrow. It's about the biggest. Well, that's still something to look forward to. I think it's like kind of silly because it's like, even if it's not something crazy like going to Japan or something. Like, here's my emotional support trip to Japan. But sleeping in is still something to look forward to, I think, in my opinion. Having a day to relax and just veg out, maybe even. Yeah, it is. And a friend are going to go shopping and make a little package for her wife since she's getting surgery. Oh, well, that sounds like a fun outing. Absolutely. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, going shopping. Gonna go shopping, man. I don't know. I like I like little trips. If there was like more places here in Neverland, I'd probably go and do things too like that. Like there's maybe like some things, like clearly if I were to research then I would be able to, but like right now I'm just like trying to focus in on doing the things that I'm doing here. And then like once I get like a foundation, then branch out a little more. Yeah. A little Japanese breads and some drinks. Oh, that sounds cute. That does sound cute. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I think that like, I don't know. Another thing, I want to go and do like more. I've been trying to find a time to like sort of fit this in, but it's like doing more workouts because I'm like I look good, but I know that I could do better with cardio. Like I want to look hot as hell, right? I think it's like really nice to just keep active. Helps the brain too. You are hot, thank you. I mean, what I'm talking about is being like the toned, like the twunk. It's like not quite like bulky hunk kind of vibe, but like a lot leaner than a hunk, but like not as like not a twink. You know what I mean? Yeah, like a Yeah, but like an athlete already, I'm sure that's achievable. I mean, in a way that I can explain, it's like right now I feel like I'm average. Like I don't have a gut or anything, but I'm like I definitely have I got some excess that I'm like I gotta work off, man. And then like need myself my big arms again. That's it. That's about it. Like that's big arms and then like cut some like body fat. That's the two things. And that's super doable. Yeah. Isn't there a stream where a guy said you look like the Lucifer painting? Well, it's like Gaia's the only like mod that I've met in person because she was also at and it was TwitchCon. That's what it was. Yeah. Adonis. The Adonis. My God. I look like a less toned Adonis, I suppose. I also walk like a fey creature because I don't like bounce with my step. Every time I walk around and somebody is there to note, they have like pointed out to me as like, bro, you just glide across the floor. What the fuck are you doing? It's like, what do you mean? It's like when you wanted to get across the convention hall, you just sort of like moved forward and weaved between people. That doesn't, you're not like bobbing up and down when you walk like you've got your big gait. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, I've talked about that, and it's that you know what the stupid ass reason is that when I was a kid, I thought it would be fun to learn how to walk with books on my head to like a weirdly obsessive degree, so that it has, I think, affected how I walk just in general. So I'm like, oh, always lose my people in crowds. Yeah, it's like I can walk in such a way that it's like, well, I'm large as shit, so it's like my people that I'm with always know where I am. But I'm like, yeah, there's times where it would definitely be like, oh yeah, they lost track of where I was. Or like where I lost track of them is what I mean. And I'm like, oh, that's so silly. The books and then the diaphragm thing. Dude, I was a weird fucking kid, okay? I also fought demons with a sword that was made out of plastic, okay? Because I was a chuny kid, okay? You want me to tell you more weird things about me when I was a kid? I wanted to be I wanted to act like a circus clown bear in my head one time when I was a kid. So I stood on a giant like not beach ball, but one of those things that you would be like, oh, this is like a giant rolling ball, to the point where I was like, oh, I can stand up on this, right? So like they got me up there and I stood up and then I fucking fell and broke my arm. That was the first bone I broke when I was a kid. Huzzah. Oh my God. Brother, I wanted to be one of those like quote unquote circus bears that walked on ball on like in a cartoon. That was the mental image I remember having as I was falling from this high ball. It's one of those, what are they called? Like earth balls, right? Let me see. I don't know. You tried. It's more than people. Yeah, it's true. Like I don't know. I was a dumb kid. Like I did. Oh man, you know what's also a stupid quirk of me when I was a kid? I also was the type of kid that was like, I didn't know how to smile. I think I still have like trauma from that. So I don't really like to smile. I barely smile in photos. Like I'll like closed mouth smile, or like I'll I don't know. Sometimes if I'm like, not thinking about it, I'll like big smile, but it's like that's the only time when it's like that is like if I'm like not thinking about it, and then it's like a fun time smiling and then they take a photo, right? It's got to be a little candid, but it's like if I'm thinking about it, I'll overthink and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna it's like dog. So I'm like, because as a kid, dude, I didn't know how to smile at all. I was like, brother, I'm like, I smiled like basically what would be like the stereotypical nerd emo, like, It's like I had my like top teeth over my bottom lip, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? Stop it! You look like a dumb motherfucker, brother. You don't know how to smile. You're being stupid. Stop it. So it's like, absolutely, I was a dork. Yeah. mm, Big arms, big chest. In regards to when I was talking about my workout stuff, yeah. I mean, okay, I still have like decent pecs from when I used to be very active, but I'm like, I feel like it's pretty like consistent, like that's like just going to be what happens at me just like grabs my chest. Yeah, I still have those pecs. Yeah, they're still there. Yeah. Nah, we still a little muscled. I just have like not the definition, right? Whoa, slow down. Well, I mean, you wanted. I imagine you wanted to know, right? So I'm like, yeah, I still have my pecs. I'm fine. I just don't have the definition that I want now, and I gotta fix it. So that's the next step, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys are silly. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Warning would have been nice. Me grabbing my own body needs a warning, huh? I guess I don't know, maybe if I'm talking about it. Maybe. It's not like it's gonna make a honk noise like a clown or something. What are you talking about? Imagine like a clown horn suddenly, just like, sorry, that was me. You're so goofy. I'm not like a full blown anime man with sound effects included, okay? You gotta understand there's like still the disease of being an anime man on the internet hasn't taken over my physical body all the way. It's only crippled my social skills, okay? I'm not good at being a social person as an anime man, but should always be sound effects if you add your own. Yeah. Dude, I love when something has like sound effects when it's not even meant to be silly, but it's like, oh yeah, you're goofy as hell. Holy. Brother, I'm just like, oh man. I just love being like goofy guy, you know, come to stream to see the silly owl, leave the stream satisfied. Yeah, the effect name out loud. It's just like, it's like, rip when I tear something. Oh, that's fun. Dude, I love that though. I want to do like, I gotta do that. Be more, like, since I always feel like I sound very monotone or whatever, I diving into like, oh yes, I will add sound effects to my repertoire of words. It sounds insane. That sounds like an insane thing to do, but live like you're an insane person. Why not? Who cares anymore? You know what I mean? Oh, brother. Bro, I've just been like, I don't know. You know, I'll tell you something. Today, I think that I've just been really happy. And I think it's because I'm doing things and taking steps to make sure that I'm not as stressed about things. And the crew are fun, goofy guys that I get to hang out with. So it's really nice. Hell yeah. Whenever I teach, I'll make a little sound effects and draw on the board. And the fun part is most of the kids will make the sound when they draw too. Aww. Love this. Hell yeah, dude. Love to see it. That's fun. That's very cute. Let's see. Crew, I hope you had a good heckin' day. Sunday, I'm like, I got things that I have in store for this week. Nothing insane, but I'm excited for the future. But I think we're gonna be wrapping up, and it's gonna be very exciting to play the Switch next week. I think if it's then, at least it should be like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong as much as I can, dude. I'm excited for that. I'll do like a little more research to figure out where the hell like that all sits, but you know, yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Whomst is live that we can say hi to? Mario! I love Mario Kart. I'm so excited, dude. Bro, I'm so excited. Let's go say hi to... I don't think we've said hi to this person before, but they are very cool. And I want to say hi to more people, even if they're larger streamers that I haven't really said hi to as much. I'm going to say hi to Sayu, who's playing Elden Ring today. Appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow, where we're going to be playing probably something. I'll figure it out. And legitimately, you guys always make my day that much better. So thank you so much for just being so kind to me and just having such a good vibes, bringing forward some like silly bits and like making sure that I feel like I'm safe to like also do the same. So thank you guys. You mean a lot to me, and I hope to see you so much more. Like I said, 4 days a week again. 3 p.m. PST, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can say that with my whole chest and mean it this time, so hell yeah. Say hi to Sayu, and I think because he might be sharing a stream with Amelie, Amelie also get caught. So, good night, everybody. Good night. Mwah. Good night. Where's a good song? Come on. There we go.